Good morning, guys. As you can see by the light, it's early, about 7:30. Baby's been up since around 5:45 or something like that. So yeah, I've got itchy toes. That's the word. Itchy feet. Yeah. So yeah, I've got itchy feet. I'm sat in the house. I'm bored. So I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna finally start making the nets, the wooden frames for the nets for the top of here. So I'll talk you through my plan. My plan is to make the frames, and sorry about the hand. They're gonna sink in, so they're gonna sit flush with this wood here, and that's how I want to do it. So it looks neat. I'm fed up of things looking untidy and stuff like that, and you know the garden's always a mess. I'm always up to stuff, and you know this by now anyway. But yeah, so I want things to look neat. I've started making the rabbit a new hutch out of some of the wood that I had. So I made a new hutch on the end there under the black old lining, and then I made a new one. So I haven't finished it obviously, but I'm going to finish that. I'm going to try and tidy it up. Before I start that, I am on the fence, so on the fence about taking this down, rebuilding smaller, thicker walls, heavily insulated and heated. And there's a couple of reasons for that. There's some lovely fish in here that I won't be spawning next year, and plus the free crashies, obviously they probably won't be spawning either till the year after. So what I'm thinking is, do I just make this an absolute insulated box, like totally insulated, obviously gassing off and stuff like that. I'll work that out, I'll figure that out. I'm thinking some sort of vent that it opens up every whatever on a timer, every half an hour or whatever. I'm not really sure, to be honest, about the logistics, but that is sort of my plan. More and more I can start to see why people stop using cheaper stuff and start to baby's laughing. Cheaper stuff and start to use more technology. To be honest, it becomes a bit tedious when you've got multiple ponds, and obviously like with having the lake and stuff, it's hard to be everywhere. It is, even in my own back garden, it's hard to be doing the stuff I need to do all the time, to be honest. And that's the idea, that eventually this will be my full lifetime plan and this is what I can do all day, every day. But unfortunately, as much as I probably look like I don't do a lot, I'm never not doing something. So anyway, that's the plan, yeah. So I'm on the fence about doing this, knocking it down, rebuilding, better, more insulated. This bows as well at the front drives me nuts. Comes out about an inch and a half more than the rest of the pond does. It does me head in, to be honest. While we're on that, so I said I was going to overly do this, it was never going to move, blah blah blah. Yeah, well, it's moved. Sorry, let's just get it on my finger. Yeah, there we are. Right, that wasn't like that. So there's a plan for this. Really don't want to do it because I don't want to make it look shabby. But what I was thinking is, if I can do some ornamental stuff on the front, like I've got koi plaques and stuff coming, can I drop the water, put a steel plate on the front, 2 or 3 of them, and then put a piece of koi art over the front of it? Will that look right? Will it work? Or will it just look like a botched job again? I don't know how. I can't see where the plates were. Nothing else has moved. Everything looks solid. Everything looks right. But there's that's not right. It's not right, and it's driving me mad. And I hate things not being right, to be honest. I really thought the amount of metal I put on the back of that was going to be substantial. It's not. So yeah, that's how we're up to. But anyway, enough of that. I'm going to flip you around and start making these nets. So I've cut my wood. I've decided to do the first one at 6 foot. Can I help you? 6 foot, and then it's centimetres shy of the inside. I'll explain that as we go. So I've just measured my halfway point, 3 foot, 3 foot. So I'm going to line that up now, get that screwed in, and then I'm going to do some mitered corner pieces so it doesn't move out of place. Don't like doing miters, but well, I'm going to have to. So I'm just going to get this done now, and no point watching me cut or drill, because you know, everyone cuts a piece of wood and screw a screw. So guys, what I've just done is made these little corner pieces. So every corner has got one. This will now mean this frame is solid. It won't move. Oh, sorry. It won't move. It's not going to go anywhere, and it'll last a long time. Next plan is to get the net across. Get it netted, and I've already decided for size. It's just a little bit small than what it needs to be. There's a reason for that. I said in my last video about when I was building a pond, wood, well, one of my last videos, would expand and it tracks due to weather. I don't want to get to a point where I can't even lift it out or put it in because of it, and I will explain how it's going to sit as we go on. So I'm going to start putting the net on. So the net, 3 meters by 2 meters, which will be enough to do 2 of these panels. It should be anyway, and there'll be some cut off. So I've got the scissors at the ready. This cost £11.50, and the reason it costs £11.50 is because it's got one of these on the front, which is a koi, which means you pay a premium. For that size net, it should really cost a couple of pounds, because you can buy this net in mass and it's quite cheap. But when you're buying smaller amounts, you pay more for it. Just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna start getting this on now. So guys, I'm getting the net on now. What I'm doing to secure the net is I'm putting a screw in halfway. I'm knotting it round, so I'm doubling it over, you can see there, and then I'm sinking them in, and then that will keep the net secure. It's probably an easier way of doing it than that, but it's just a max yard, to be honest, and it's cheap. The screws don't cost a lot. Well, that's a lie, they do, but you know. So then I'm just going to do the same on this side here, same there. Nice and taut, just needs to tighten it all up. And that's the first panel pretty much done. I've got to explain how I'm going to hang it on, so I'll be back for that. So that's it guys, the whole thing is completely netted, nice and taut. And I'm just going to trim off all the excess net on the sides. There's a lot of screws running into this, to be fair. There's probably about 6 or 7 on each side, about 4 on them sides. Surprising how many it took to make it taut, but yeah, got there. Putting a screw in, pulling it tight, putting a screw in, pulling it tight. You know, because as you're putting one in, one side's moving. So just making sure that it's all even, and using the diamond shapes to stay as close to the lines as you can, so you don't lose, you don't end up ski with. But yeah, so I'm going to trim off this net now. Right guys, so getting this on now. I'm using this as a support. I've got brackets coming which are going to sit flush with these, and then they're going to sit like an L, but they're stainless steel, so no rust. But for now I'm just using this. So yeah, Dean is getting me some brackets made, which I'm made up about because I couldn't find proper stainless steel ones, to be honest. I was really struggling with it. So yeah, made up with them coming off him, and yeah, so I'm going to climb over the back now and get that other hinge on. Oh, wish me luck. So, that was a dodgy bit there, but we done it. Survived without going in. Proper job. Look at that. So they're all gonna have oh, that side needs 2 because of the easy pod, but yeah, it's I'm happy with that. As soon as I get my little brackets, there'll be 1 here and 1 here, obviously, or 1 in the middle. There'll be 3 on this side, I think, and then there'll probably be 1 on that side when that piece of wood's in, just to give it that stability, and it'll sit nice and neat. Just need to get rid of that little excess piece of net there, but no, I'm happy with that. Worked well. So so when the next one's in, that'll be nice and neat, you know what I mean? The whole thing will be uniform. So what I'm going to do on this one here, I think, is either make 2, make 1 here and then make 1 here, or make a frame which the hinge goes there and the hinge goes there, and then that middle bit is here is missing, so you can still lift it up regardless of the easy pod, which I think that'll be the better option, because it'll look the same. It'll be the same length as that one and stuff, so it'll look, you know, exactly the same pretty much. So that's my plan, but that might not happen today because I've got to, you know, go and do that normal day-to-day stuff that people have to do. So it took me about 45 minutes or something that to do. Yeah, I'm made up with that. Looks good. Need to fix this. Need to fix that. It's hardly moved. It's moved a centimetre, say. Gutted. I am absolutely gutted, because how many times did I go on about it not moving, doing it properly, blah blah blah. So yeah, messed that one up. The back along here, I'm going to set the UV up to sit just behind the wall, so you're not going to see it. And I'm going to get some nice, like, I don't know, when I say nice, I'll probably just get like some 2v1 and make some like batten frames. Let me drill up there. Yeah, so that's the plan. But no, I'm happy with that. Let me know what you think. I am intending on putting plastic over this as well for the winter. Put my little lift up nets look a lot neater as soon as I cut this bit off here. So yeah, this is just a short one, guys, just a little midweek filler, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like and comment. If you're not subscribed, please do. Lots more to come over winter.